Hi, I'm Brian Van Aken with your KRON4.com weather update. Lots of fog around the Bay Area for this morning. This is a loop of Saturday, looking at the clouds from Saturday morning through the afternoon hours. And we started out with an abundance of low clouds and cool temperatures, and we didn't warm things up very much today. Highs only into the upper 70s and low 80s in the warmest places, with a lot of 60s near the bay. It's going to be another mild day for Sunday as well. Extensive fog in the morning hours. Here we are at 6 a.m. We have fog into the bay and into the inland valleys. Temperatures for the most part to start out the day in the 50s, but look for some 40s in the coolest inland spots. Here's Futurecast, 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So there are the 50s widespread. That is pretty typical to see morning temperatures in the 50s. What is not typical is to see afternoon temperatures in the 70s in the warmest places. It appears that's what we're going to have again for tomorrow. Here's 4 p.m. This is the way the afternoon temperatures are shaping up. Some upper 70s and low 80s, perhaps the mid 80s as we get into Antioch for the East Bay. For the South Bay, look for numbers to reach the mid 70s near the bay, a lot of 60s, 50s at the coast, and 70s, and perhaps a couple 80s popping up in the extreme northern North Bay valleys. Here are the forecast highs for Sunday. So with the fog at the coast, we're going to remain cool here, 50s to around 60 at the beaches. 60s near the bay, getting up into the low 70s for Redwood City and San Rafael. San Jose, 75 degrees in the warmest spots, like Antioch, 85, but low 80s from Livermore to Walnut Creek and into Concord. Here's the 7-day around the bay, and this weather pattern is firmly in place, and it's not going anywhere, thank you. But it does appear like we'll warm things up just a bit coming up for Monday. The fog layer, the ocean air that hangs out at the coast all summer long is going to get a little shallower, and as a result, I think it's going to be tougher for that cool air to make it all the way into the inland valley. So that's going to bump up the temperatures into the upper 80s and perhaps even the low 90s in the hottest places in the Bay Area. But then the fog and the sea breeze return in full force by the middle of next week, and that's going to bring the temperatures back down again. So look for generally mid-60s by the bay and mid-80s inland.